Hey guys, this is Josh from Newchip. We're down here in San Antonio talking with investors, talking with entrepreneurs. We want to get a great understanding of what it's like to be in San Antonio, what the feel is like, what it's like to be an entrepreneur. If you were going to talk to entrepreneurs who are outside of Texas, maybe they're even in Texas, why should they come to San Antonio to start a business? What is it about San Antonio?
It's got the network. It's got a lot of energy.
The reason you're going to want to come to San Antonio is because of the family-oriented character that we have. So you're going to come to San Antonio. No one's going to turn their shoulder when you approach them. No one's going to be pretentious when you try to, get their card or ask them what they're up to.
We're taking advantage of a lot of the great things that people have been doing over the last decade, probably. For example, we work out of geekdom.
The great thing about being in San Antonio is the demand. There's actually huge demand for marketing and branding here in San Antonio.
One of the things that's happening now in San Antonio, and you can see this in a lot of different ways, downtown being one of the centerpieces of this, is that the city is becoming a much more vibrant economy.
What we're doing down here in San Antonio is expanding our veterans assets in terms of things that we can do as veterans on the investment side and as entrepreneurs.
It's a great place. I mean, the city does a lot to attract businesses. Tech companies are moving here. The resources are outstanding.
Everyone is just super humble and nice, and we're all in it for each other. And I think that's what separates us from the other cities in Texas.
It's almost like a home feeling. It doesn't seem like so busy. When I go do a shoot for a company, it's very lax. It's relaxed. We can take our time. When I go to Houston, sometimes it seems to be like busy. Let's go.
This is a community where people can come in as young professionals, either after college or after the military, or whether they didn't go to college or didn't go to the military, it doesn't really matter. And you can have an impact in this community in a short period of time that you can't have in other cities.
And to also be able to just create opportunities for veterans to build themselves companies or businesses themselves.
So many things, there's so much progress here.
It's attractive to 22-year-old professionals, people who are done with college, are trying to figure out where to go start their life, and they want to plug into a community where they can have an immediate impact.
But there's always some cons, there's always things that people could do better. So if you were talking to the mayor, Chamber of Commerce, what would you be telling them that they could do better, that entrepreneurs need in this city?
Probably a little more breaks on, coding stuff, maybe get us some facilities.
The University of Texas at San Antonio, we're the largest in the city, over 30,000 students. We're just a little too far, and I think they're addressing it. They're bringing the College of Business downtown. We need to go ahead and bring that computer science business with it and start creating some more density, just like Austin, where they have, the university, you can walk around, see kids in backpacks downtown.
Well, I think one thing that the people in the community that I interact with could use more of is education on the financial side, the fundraising side of their business.
The biggest challenge now is early stage capital, and specifically capital for digital health and health applications.
We want to create a portal as of right now. We don't have something that's organic to San Antonio for veterans, and being Military City USA, I found out that was just not cool.
Probably like to see more facilities like Geekdom. Actually, Geekdom is a great place for people to come in. I'd like to see more of that.
We need that talent pipeline here in San Antonio, and if I had any recommendation to the mayor, I'd say keep throwing money at UTSA because that's our future.
There are a lot of people who come to us who have a company, they don't understand what a cap table is, they don't always understand whether it's a good idea or a bad idea for them to be pursuing venture capital investment or angel investment, and getting them from the point where they have a question to the point where they can make a really intelligent decision about whether or not to do that. We help them with that, but we're not financial professionals, and there could be more resources in the community for that.
In Austin, it's a tech industry. It's growing by leaps and bounds over there, doubled in size, over the course of a year.
Yep.
And I know San Antonio is growing. I see a lot of companies coming into San Antonio, but I'd like to see more small businesses growing. I'd like to see more small companies.
Office space is becoming a very rare thing down here now.
Well, that's funny. You're the fourth person we've talked to who said either something with the codes, something with space, how hard is it to get offices. We had two people actually say more geekdoms. So obviously, City of San Antonio, if you are listening to this, if you are passing this around, right, we need more office space in San Antonio. You're going to get entrepreneurs down here. The one thing is the hardest thing for startups to pay for, CapEx costs, leases and rents, because guess what?
Correct.
It's just a place for you to facilitate. And by the way, San Antonio, if you want to revitalize the downtown area, which you're doing a good job on, you got to get that office space correct, because if not, your startups are going to go to other places. That's going to cost a lot less.
Correct, and they're going to move out to the suburban areas, and you know,
Right,
obviously not set up for business.
Which is where you are to begin with.
Correct.
Everything was ringing around downtown. So guys, this is awesome. I love chatting. I love the fact that we just ran into each other. Josh Lawton, this is Rick from Mach 1. Guys, thanks for tuning in. If you're an entrepreneur and you're looking at different cities, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of exclusives on cities, talking with entrepreneurs. So stay tuned. And if there's a certain city you want us to cover in our travels, let us know what it is. And if we hit that city, we'll make sure to talk with entrepreneurs there. So keep on rising and grinding and keep on building your startups.